Believe it or not, we are less than 5 weeks away from Christmas Day, and next week is Thanksgiving for all of my American friends. So I thought today we would talk about three of my favorite tactics for getting through the holiday season without feeling like we've gained 7,000 pounds and without feeling like we're stressed to the max 24/7.
You're listening to the Wellness Simplified podcast. Simple wellness tips to help you improve your life without turning it upside down. With your host, award-winning fitness instructor, nutrition coach, and wellness expert, Susie Phoebens.
Most everyone knows that I friggin' adore Christmas. I have been watching Christmas movies since November the 1st. I will continue to watch them straight through until January the 1st. I do not care if they are terrible. I do not care that I have seen them 7 times before. I have them on all day long. I am counting down the moments until I can decorate my Christmas tree and decorate the house on December the 1st. My husband is right to limit me to December 1st, or else everything would be decked out to the max right now. I am the person who has like 100 starter ornaments before they actually start to put their regular ornaments on their Christmas tree. I have a pre-lit tree that I then put more twinkle lights on because it does not have enough lights for me. I am obsessed with Christmas. So it is only fitting that today we take a moment to talk a bit more about Christmas and the holidays in general and how you can make it a little bit less stressful for you and on your body, because we all know that the Christmas weight gain is a real thing. And while it's okay to gain a few pounds, you don't really want to go through the holidays feeling sluggish and like a pile of junk because you've been eating nothing but junk. So I'm going to share 3 of my favorite tactics for getting through the holiday season, feeling relaxed and happy, and not like you are the stuffed turkey in the oven. Now let's start with a disclaimer that I don't have children, so I am not factoring that into my recommendations here in this podcast. I realize that having children can make the holidays so much more magical, but it can also make them a whole lot more stressful when you have to seek out that one special item that your kid has to have that's sold out everywhere, or they change their mind at the last minute. They've been talking about whatever toy all year long, and that is the one you got, and now it's December 24th, and they are swearing that the only thing they ever wanted was this other thing that you have never heard about. These things can be stressful. Family situations can be stressful. I can't help you with those. What I can do is give you some tactics so that you can make the rest of your holiday season a little bit more enjoyable, so that when those other things do come up, you're going to be a little bit better equipped. You're going to have your stress resiliency a little bit higher, and you're going to be able to manage those issues a bit better. My very first tip is one that if you have not done yet, you need to get on that, and that is setting a budget. It's important to let the people we care about know that we care about them. It is not important to go into debt in order to show them that you care. You need to set a realistic budget for the holiday season, and there have been many years where our Christmas gifts for our friends and family were purchased with money I won from a craft contest. Yes, people, I have to go look it up to tell you the exact number, but there was 3 or 4 years in a row that I won a Christmas craft contest, and that is what paid for my Christmas, for our Christmas. And my other big trick, which I don't hide it, is PC Optimum points. I collect those Optimum points up, maybe not all year, but at least for the fall. And then when Shoppers Drug Mart has their bonus redemption, which should be coming up very soon, I go and I buy a whole lot of my gifts at Shoppers Drug Mart for free because I've been saving up those points. And I don't go out of my way to collect those points throughout the year. Now that Shoppers Drug Mart and the Superstore Loblaws have combined forces, I can just buy my regular groceries and earn bonus points. I got 17,000 points when I bought my groceries this week, and I didn't do anything special. I didn't even know that I had a bonus offer. I just went and bought my regular groceries and got those bonus offers. Sometimes I will go to Shoppers Drug Mart for 20 times the points, but I don't go as often as I used to because I don't need to now that I can get points right from Superstore. And a big trick that has helped me save these points is by using Click and Collect. I guess it's PC Express now. I shouldn't say Click and Collect. But ordering my groceries online, there have been numerous numerous coupon codes for bonus points that equaled $10, $15, $20 in PC Optimum points for using PC Express. And because I'm not going into the store to buy my groceries, I'm not tempted to spend them, because if I'm in the store and I know I have 40,000 points, which is $40, I will use those points to get the money off of my groceries. But with PC Express, I'm not going in the store. I don't have that option. I'm collecting more points. It's made it easier for me to get a good collection of points just in September. And I'm going to be able to get a large portion of our gifts for free by cashing in those points. But might be a little bit late in the year for you really to capitalize on this specific tactic, but there are some other ones that I'm going to share as well that fall in that same category. But Shoppers Drug Mart usually has a 20 times the points the week or so before the bonus redemption. So you may have like $30 worth of points on your card right now. If you go to Shoppers Drug Mart during a 20 times the points, you could easily get a bunch more just buying regular household items that you would buy anyway, shopping their sales. And then in a week or two's time, you can go in and you can cash in what points you have on your card for free Christmas gifts. Air Miles. Check out your Air Miles. Do you have Air Miles cash? You can buy some nice things at some of the stores that you can redeem Air Miles cash for these days. And again, free Christmas presents. Go through your wallet. Check to see if you have any gift cards that you've forgotten about. Maybe you got a gift card for a place that isn't really something that you would normally buy or a place where you would normally shop. Use those gift cards to go buy other gifts, or as long as you know that you're not giving it to someone who gave it to you, give that gift card as a gift. I have a friend who got a gift card a few years in a row for a store that she did not shop at. She ended up selling the gift card to somebody else. But if you had somebody on your list who does shop at the store that you have a gift card for that you're not going to use, that sort of regifting, I think, is perfectly okay, because you don't want it, they do want it, everybody wins. So that is tactic number 1. Set yourself a budget and do what you can to get those free gifts. If you want to make your gifts, that's always lovely as well. But I think people forget about those points. And my mother and I, man, we love to go and buy all those Christmas presents for free because it is just so exciting. You can also look at coupons. You can shop the deals. Black Friday is coming up. Watching those, making sure that you know in advance what you're looking for can really help you get some good deals on Black Friday as well. So that is tactic number 1. Create a budget and stick to it. Don't go into debt just to show people that you care. Tactic number 2, this is going to be the get to January 1st without feeling like you've gained 700 pounds tactic. And that is go for seasonal treats that you don't otherwise get to have. So when we're going to all these parties and events and get-togethers over the next 5 or 6 weeks, when you look at the spread of things that are available, don't stuff all the foods that you can have all year long in your face. Stick to the ones that are more seasonal. So if you are somebody who regularly eats potato chips, do not go to a party and eat more potato chips. You have potato chips all the time. Go to the party and enjoy the baked brie or the fancy sugar cookies or the gingerbread cookies or whatever those items are that you don't get to have the rest of the year. Enjoy those to the max and forget about that other stuff. The pretzels, they're going to be at the store whenever you want to go. I'm always a sucker for cheese and crackers, but I'm less likely to have cheese and crackers if there is some cheesecake there that I want to have, because I always have cheese and crackers in my house, and I very rarely have cheesecake. So when you're going to these things, don't be afraid to indulge, but focus your indulgence on those seasonal things that you don't get to have otherwise. And maybe they're not all seasonal. Maybe they're things that you just don't have. Now, I don't usually keep chips in the house, so sometimes at parties I do go for the chips because I don't usually have them. But if there's chips and cheesecake, you can be sure that I'm going to be more focused on the cheesecake than I am the chips. So that is my second tactic, is to focus on those seasonal treats that you really enjoy during the holidays and don't worry about the other ones. Christmas is also a great time for people to receive chocolates. You might get some boxes of your favorite chocolates. I like to pack those away and just put them away. And I often am opening boxes of chocolates from Christmas in April, May, June, because there's so much stuff around right at Christmas. I don't need to open up the chocolates that I just got. I put those away, and then when I'm having a hankering for chocolate later on, I can haul those out. Maybe I'll open one box at Christmas, but I don't need to open all of them, because as soon as you open that double layer box of Toffifee, you are going to eat that double layer box of Toffifee. So put it away. Keep one box or one bag of whatever out, put the rest of it away, and then you can enjoy it over the year or over the next month or two. You don't need to shove it all in your gob at one time. And then my final tactic for getting through the holidays relatively stress-free is getting my shopping done early. I make a list, I make that budget, I do that big shop at Shoppers Drug Mart at the end of November. I will usually do the rest in the very first week of December, because I don't like being in the stores when they are super crowded. I'd much rather have everything done, and then if I feel like going out browsing, I can go out and browse. I may not wrap my gifts until closer to Christmas, because I really like wrapping gifts, and if I do that too early, then I'm kind of sad and wish I had something to wrap. But I like to get everything and know that I have it, so that I don't have to worry about it. I hate the stress of I have to find something for somebody and I don't know what it is. So once again, with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday, all of those various shopping deals coming up in the next week, this is the perfect time to sit down with that budget that you've already created and figure out what you want to get for people, or get some ideas and start looking around so that you can take advantage of those deals next week, so you can stay within budget. You can also get that shopping done early so you don't have to stress over it, and then you can kick back and relax. That's also another reason why I really like decorating everything on December the 1st. I will admit that December the 1st gets a little bit crazy, especially if it's on a weekday, because I'm adamant about the fact that everything has to go up on the 1st, whether I have 3 classes to teach or not, because I really like getting it all done, and then I can just sit there and enjoy the month. I can sit there and enjoy the Christmas lights with my Christmas movie, with my Christmas drink, whatever it is, maybe a Christmas treat, piece of cheesecake, that keeps coming up, and just enjoy the time instead of scrambling around. And here it is December 22nd, and I still don't have anything wrapped. I don't know if I have all my presents purchased. I know I've gone over budget. I've already eaten 45 pounds worth of chocolate and chips and junk food that I don't need to eat, but I'm stressed out, so I'm stress eating. And it's just it all snowballs, guys. It all snowballs. It seems like these are all over the place as far as tactics go, but they really all come together, because the first one, the budgeting one, it gives you peace of mind knowing that you're staying within your means for the holiday. The second one means you're still enjoying those foods, those seasonal treats, without going overboard. And the third one means that you are reducing your stress level as much as possible, so that when those stressful situations come up in December, you don't have to deal with those on top of all those other Christmas things. Obviously, if you put up a real Christmas tree, you probably are going to wait a little bit longer into the month before you put it up, but you can still decorate the other things. You can still get your gifts pre-purchased. You can still stay on budget. You can still focus on eating seasonal treats instead of just everyday junky treats, and still end up on December 25th feeling better, more relaxed, and enjoying the holiday season. Those are my 3 top tactics, tips for getting through the holiday season, feeling a little bit less stressed and a little bit less like you've gained 500 pounds. Create a budget, not just for your gifts, but also for the celebrations in general. Cooking a big turkey dinner is not cheap, folks. So creating a budget, remembering to use up points and gift cards and things like that you can, to make it a little bit less expensive as well. Number 2 is focusing on seasonal treats that you really enjoy, and a little bit less on just like, don't go out for nachos over Christmas. Go out for something that's a little bit fancier. You can get nachos any time of year. And thirdly, try to get that shopping done and out of the way early, so that you can just kick back and enjoy the rest of the season. So those are my 3 tips. If you have any others, please let me know. You can tag me on Instagram at Susie Confesses. Use the hashtag Wellness Simplified Podcast. If you're listening to this on my blog, you can leave a comment down below. You can leave a comment on Facebook, on Twitter. And if you enjoyed this episode and you enjoy this podcast and you haven't left a review on iTunes, please do that. It means so much to me when I get to see your reviews, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you get some planning done, and I hope you are feeling good about the holiday season to come. I will talk to you next week. Have a fantastic weekend.